Dear students, welcome to the subject orientation of the paper Indian Financial System. This paper is a vital part of your BBA second semester curriculum, designed to give you a deep understanding of how money and capital move through the Indian economy. This orientation will provide you a complete roadmap of what to expect this semester. We will cover our primary objectives, the learning outcomes you will achieve, the practical skills which you will develop, and a breakdown of all the 5 core units which you will be studying in this semester. This is a comprehensive 4 credit paper. To ensure a thorough understanding of the material, we have scheduled 56 total teaching hours, which breaks down to 4 hours of focused study per week. Let's move on to discuss about the course objective. The mission of this semester is fivefold: to understand the fundamental Indian financial system and its structure, to learn financial markets and their contributions, to understand financial instruments and their basic features, to study financial intermediaries and their functioning, and to gain knowledge of major financial services. At the end of the semester, you'll be able to get these outcomes. You will be able to explain the role of Indian financial system in economic development and assess the functions of financial markets, differentiate between major financial instruments, and you'll have a deeper understanding of financial intermediaries and their role. And you'll be able to also explain the importance of financial services. So, as I mentioned in the beginning, there are basically 5 modules. Module 1 is all about introduction. The focus is on about meaning, components of Indian financial system, objectives, the role played by Indian financial system in Indian economy, and we will do a SWOT analysis or the SWOT. SWOC or SWOT. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, or threats is replaced as challenges. We will also discuss about the basic regulators and the functions like Reserve Bank of India, Stock Exchange Board of India, IRDAI, and PFRDAI. Moving with the structure of Indian financial system, we will be discussing about financial institutions, various financial markets, and a thorough study on financial instruments, followed by the various financial services. Unit 2 is all about financial markets. So we will be discussing in the classroom and learning about money market and instruments, capital market, which is further divided into primary and secondary market, and the role of stock exchanges. Capital market flow, it starts from primary issue, continues with underwriting, listing, and finally secondary trading. Financial intermediaries, we will be learning about banks, which includes their functional areas such as lending, deposits, creation of credit, and NBFCs, non-banking financial corporations, microfinance, hire purchase. And you will also be taught about merchant bankers, initial public offering handling, the brokers, and the trade execution process. The 4th module is all about financial instruments, and you will learn about equity shares, preference shares, debentures, and more detailed discussion on mutual funds. Finally, the 5th module is about financial services, which is about 3 important services such as leasing and hire purchase, factoring and forfeiting, and finally venture capital. The factoring process includes the 4 steps: agreement, delivery of goods, advance by factor, and payment by buyer. Finally, the 4 skill development activities which you learn and to write in the record book and preparing yourself for the examination. The 4 activities are preparing the list of financial regulators with the objectives, draw structure of Indian financial system, and prepare list of mutual fund types in India. And finally, create a factoring process chart. These are the 4 skill development activities which you will be learning in this subject.